Hey, look at that. The Chicago losers lost again. This time to the St. Louis Cardinals. I was chilling with my mom. Her and I watched this game together. I'm going for the Cubs. She's going for the Cardinals. And this game was kind of all over the place. So, Cardinals won 7-2. They won their 6th straight game. Congratulations, yay. Whatever, boo-hoo. But this game was really freaking weird. So, let's start with some of the key things, because I rarely go in order. Patrick Wisdom, I want to throw him out the window. But they were kind of playing in an open stadium with no windows. The point is, he had 2 errors, and then a third ball that should have been a third error. Like, my gosh, one time he booted the ball in the first inning, he threw it away in the third or the fourth or something, and then he got a glove on the ball and couldn't throw the third to throw out Paul Goldschmidt. So that should have been 3 errors, but it was only 2. So I guess they like him or something. My gosh, I'm mad at Patrick Wisdom right now. Second thing I wanted to highlight, the Cubs only had 6 hits and 2 runs. You're not winning very many games like that. And the catcher, Yan Gomes, had 3 of those hits and 2 triples. Like, what? I know baseball is weird sometimes, but... Oh, okay, the way that he got the triple two were strange. Okay, so you have Seiya Suzuki, who hits a flare double, and he got so lucky on that one. It was one he hit into the lights because it's like 8 o'clock in Chicago, so it's in the twilight zone, so you can't really see it. And then he hit it into the Bermuda Triangle, which is in between the second baseman, the shortstop, and the outfielder. So no one got to that ball. So Seiya Suzuki is on second, and then Yan Gomes hits the ball. It bounces in front of Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker dives for it. It rolls all the way to the wall. RBI triple for Yan Gomes. The second triple, he hit the ball, and it goes all the way to the wall. And Dylan Carlson's out there, Lars Nootbaar's out there, and it just hits up against the wall and shoots sideways. And so he got his another triple. So that was weird. And then he got not an RBI single. He got a regular single in the 8th, something like that. But my gosh, Yan Gomes, thanks for coming. Got half of our hits. I know Trey Mancini. Can we trade him, please? He had a double. He made a nice defensive dive and play. Along with Christopher Morel made a nice dive and play. But can we trade Trey Mancini, please? Thank you. Let's talk about the Cardinals now. How'd they get those 7 runs? Tyler Neal was back. He missed 63 games with some kind of back spinal injury. I know he had a double. And did he get driven in by Arenado, I believe is how that worked. Jordan Walker had a 2-run shot. Paul DeYoung had a 2-run shot. And I think Contreras did something, but whatever. This team triggers me. Nolan Gorman was going out at second base. He had once, the first thing I mentioned where the Seiya Suzuki double, he went up in the air. He couldn't see it. It dropped. He had another play where, what was it? It turned into a ground out, so it turned out to be okay, but it was a pop-up, and he just dropped the ball. Now, he did get the out at second, but that was really strange. But then, in the 8th inning, I think, someone hit the ball. He gets to it, makes a dive and play, somersault rolling thing, and throws the runner out at first. I know with Cody Bellinger that happened on. Strange. Steven Matz got his first win, which was very frustrating. Now he's 1-7. Yay, now you're slightly less terrible. He went to the bullpen for a little bit. Because he was in the starting rotation, then he went to the bullpen, back in the starting rotation, because the Cardinals have no pitching, and it seemed to help him, just like Nick Pivetta on the Red Sox, because Nick Pivetta was a starter, he was terrible, went to the bullpen, he just had 6 shutout innings with 13 strikeouts. So Steven Matz back in the starting rotation, gets his first win. Marcus Stroman dropping to 10-7. I'm still mad at Patrick Wisdom, because that was at least 2 unearned runs against Marcus Stroman, but he gave up that 2-run shot to Jordan Walker, and Marcus Stroman did not look like him. Tomorrow, Justin Steele, Jack Flaherty, gonna watch that game with my mom too, and let's hope the Cubs don't do complete dog crap, because that's all they're doing. The Cardinals are only a game and a half behind the Cubs, okay, for third place. The Cardinals were in last place 2 weeks ago. They already passed the Pirates, and now they're coming up on the Cubs for third place. They're a game and a half behind them, so I hate this. If anyone's curious, the Reds beat the Giants, the Brewers shut out the Phillies, so, the Cubs just losing ground on those guys too. And are we going to trade Stroman and Bellinger, please, Mancini, anyone? Because this is not looking like a good team right now. We should be sellers.